Hey everybody. I thought I'd give my thoughts on the whole CM Punk attacks fan altercation last night at the end of Raw. I wanted to wait until we got a little bit more detail and it kind of got things a little clearer. Apparently, from what WWE said with their statement, is they didn't have security where it should have been, properly placed where it should have been. They basically acknowledged that because of Punk being a heel, a bad guy, and the way he's been acting lately, that they understand some people might want to heckle him, might want to hurt him or stuff like that. So what he did basically what they're saying is that what he did was out of self-defense. Now, however, when you take a look at the videos, you see that he hit. Well, first of all, they also state that he apologizes for his actions, but as you saw, if you watch the video multiple times on YouTube, you see that he hit a fan. He basically backhand a fan right into oblivion, if you know what I mean. I mean, he basically slapped the taste out of the fan's mouth. Now, Steve Breach here on YouTube, who lives in Sacramento or in the area, says that he and some friends saw, Punk elbow a fan who was bugging him, and then basically backhand the crap out of the other. Now, from what we understand, there's one person, let's just call him DT for short, who has come out apparently on Twitter and said, yeah, it was me. It was me that, punched or heckled Punk and caused him to hit the wrong bystander or hit the wrong person. Now, nobody knows whether or not this fan that had nothing to do with what happened is going to file charges or anything. I mean, from what we understand, all he was doing was trying to put his glasses on, and he probably accidentally touched Punk in the back of the head, and Punk out of retaliation thought it was the guy that was heckling him, ended up nailing that guy instead. So it seems Punk is not going to get punished, and if he does get punished, it's probably going to be out of, image protection. In other words, like, okay, we get what happened. Sorry about that. I had to cross the street and somebody was coming. But again, basically, if there is any kind of levy or punishment, it might be just due to the fact that they want to protect their image, if you know what I mean, and protect somebody else's image, if you know what I mean. But still, basically from what they have stated, it seems CM Punk is not going to face any punishment or any fines or any suspensions, due to the fact that, like they said, the fans were at fault there, especially that one fan who's come out and said, yeah, it was me. It caused Punk to hit the wrong person. So, am I surprised by that? Am I surprised that Punk didn't get fined or anything? Or even punished? Not really. You gotta realize, Punk is one of their top guys right now. He's one of the leaders backstage. So, he probably knows that, whoops, I made a mistake. I mean, you look at the expression on his face when he looks up at the Titantron, and it isn't an expression of worrying of the fact that he's got to make a decision. He's looking up at the Titantron, from what I can tell, and being worried that, oh shit, I think they just caught what I did on camera by accident. Or caught what I did by accident on camera. I'm in deep crap now. But fortunately, I guess, he's lucky enough that nothing really bad is going to happen. And I guess, like I said, if anything, if I do see anything happening to Punk, it's probably the fact that he'll drop the title. Sort of like, look, we understand it wasn't your fault, but to protect our image, we got to have you drop the championship. Because we can't have a champion who does that, even if it's by an accident or in self-defense. So I won't be surprised if he does drop the title. That I probably won't be surprised as. It's probably just a little punishment. Do I see him still staying in the main event picture and going after the championship, probably getting it back? Eventually, yeah, I think I do still see him in that main event title picture. I do. But I think if there's any kind of punishment, I truly believe he's just going to drop the championship at Hell in a Cell, and that's it. You know, and basically that'll be a way for WWE to kind of save the face, I guess, in their minds, and save Linda McMahon's face by saying, look, he's no longer champion. You don't have to worry anymore. And, you know, this guy's champion. So, yeah. Basically, that's what I think will happen. In my opinion, my honest opinion, I feel will happen with CM Punk. If anything, he'll probably just end up dropping the title at Hell in a Cell, maybe for a little while, and then maybe he'll regain it. You know, probably in time for the match at Royal Rumble with Rock. But we'll just have to see what happens. If they allow him to keep the championship, I'll be surprised. But again, we'll just have to see what happens with CM Punk and John Cena. We'll just have to wait and see what happens, and I guess kind of go from there. And like I said, kind of go from there and see what they do with this whole CM Punk deal, I should say. Again, like I said, if there's any kind of punishment he might face, it might be just dropping the title of Hell in a Cell, so that they save their image, save someone else's image, and say, look, the guy's no longer champion. You don't have to worry. This guy's now champion. But again, like I said, I'd be surprised to let him keep the title. So that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say on the situation. Comment down below, video response if you like. Let me know if you agree with what I thought, what my suspicion is, and what I feel could happen as a result. Respond again, like I said, down below. Tell me what you guys think. I would really appreciate it. Comment if you like, and I'll talk to you all later.